You guys. So I have the hiccups right now. It's awful. But I am uploading a tutorial after ages of not doing it. And so while that is getting uploaded, I'm going to do this vlog. Sorry. But basically what this vlog is going to be is kind of my March favorites, informally, because I just like to talk about what I'm loving at the moment in my vlogs. So first thing that I am definitely loving are my fingernails. I have had these fingernails for a while now, probably like 2 or 3 weeks, and they're actually glue-on. I didn't go have them done at a salon. I did them myself, and they have not fallen off at all. So I'm very happy about them. I've been hearing lots of good things about gel nails, although I don't know how those work. So if you could comment below and tell me, that would help a lot. But let's see, what else am I loving? Well, for one, I'm loving this MAC Prep and Prime Face Protection Visage stuff. This stuff is amazing. The lady at the counter who recommended it to me when I went to go buy my concealer, it's a little white cream, recommended this to me because I was complaining about texture issues with the scar that's on my face. And she told me that this acts as a spackle, almost like a spackle for your foundation, so that the texture of something like a pimple or something almost disappears, so that your face looks flawless when you put on your foundation. So I'm really loving this, and you're not going to be able to tell, but the bottle is actually sparkly if you turn it a certain way, but you're not going to be able to see it. But next thing I'm kind of loving is my Studio Finish concealer in NC20. I actually think it's a little bit too yellow for my skin tone. There you go. When she just glanced at my skin tone and told me, you'd be an NC20. And she didn't even swatch any of the concealers on my hand. And so that kind of ticked me off a little bit. But I got the concealer anyway, and I really like the coverage. I just don't like the shade. And so I went and I shade matched myself at a different MAC. And it turns out that I'm actually an NW15. So she was way off with my concealer. So I put this on, and I really like it because of the coverage. I was looking for a really good coverage concealer that wouldn't turn my skin orange. The problem though is that this doesn't turn my skin orange. It turns my skin yellow, and I'm kind of a pinky skin tone. So what I've been doing is, after I apply this as a base, I've been putting on this really cheap CG Smoothers concealer in Fair Clair, and it evens everything out a lot better. Even though that this is a lighter coverage, I think that with the MAC Studio Finish concealer underneath it, that it makes it a really good concealer altogether. Originally, I was using a Dermablend concealer, and I'm probably not going to be able to find it. But yeah, here it is. It's called the Quick Fix Concealer, which looks like this, and I barely have any left in the tube. That's why I had to go get a different one. But it was working really well, but it was turning my skin tone orange. And this is in the Quick Fix Natural, which is the closest to my skin tone because their shade range is not very big. And so yeah, that's what I've been using at the moment. But I really like it. So I mean, I'm gonna use all of this up. Once I use all of this up, I'm definitely gonna get NW15 instead. But next, I've been loving my actual foundation slash powder. This is the Clinique Super Balanced powder in shade 2, which is natural, and it's a matte finish slash velvet finish. So I really like it. It's informally known as the cheese grater foundation, because how you get this foundation out is you turn this knob right here, and the foundation, am I turning it right? It comes out like that. So I really like this. I will be buying it in the future. It's a lot better than the one I was using before, which was the Almost Powder Makeup in Neutral Fair. Every time I would use a brush in it, once I would get down to the nitty gritty stuff on the sides, it would always break and it would get everywhere and it was a mess. This is a lot more sanitary and I like it a lot. Because whatever extra, I just dump it out into the trash can, because it's not enough to use for another application and it doesn't get everywhere. So I like it. And then what I've been using basically every day since I got it is my Shady Lady palette from the Balm. I've been using, I always get this wrong, these 3 colors right here and this in the crease, and it's beautiful. I love it. I recommend this palette to every single one of you out there. If I haven't said this enough already, this is volume 2. So volume 1 I think is still out there, but yeah, I like volume 2 a lot better. I never got volume 1 because I didn't like the colors, but I like volume 2. And let's see, what else am I loving? I'm definitely loving my MAC blush and fluid line. This is my favorite MAC blush of the moment. This is Dame. Juicy Star 7 talked about this blush in one of her favorites videos ages ago. This is a really pretty baby pink color, and it goes really well with my skin tone. If you're into really cheap makeup and you want a dupe for this blush, if you get the CoverGirl True Cheek, I think it's Cheekers blush, it's the one that comes in the tiny little rectangle in True Plum. That's the exact shade to this that I can possibly think of. So, I mean, if you want to go drugstore, get the Cheekers and True Plum, but this is amazing. I love it. And of course, I love my MAC Fluid Line in Black Track with my Baby 209 brush. It looks like that. I love this so much. It stays on all day long. In fact, I'm wearing it right now. The only thing I'm wearing basically today for eye makeup would have to be from my Shady Lady palette, this color right here, Devilish Danielle, and then this on the top and bottom lash line, as well as the waterline, and then a mascara which I've misplaced at the moment. But anyway, that's what I used this morning, and it stayed on all day long, and I'm very excited about it. So let's see. I went to go see The Last Song, and I loved it. I will talk about it in a video that I'm probably going to be making in a few minutes, because my other video is not even close to being done. So, my last favorite. Everybody, drink water. It will save your life. I have not drunk water for the past 2 weeks, and I swear I've never felt better in my entire life. I will make a part 2 since I'm running out of time, but seriously, y'all, drink water. Talk to you guys in a minute. Bye.